Coffee's made. Live's fired up. James Newell, good morning so quickly. Orleans, Scott. Are we voice texting? Good morning, Larry. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Why can't every day be Friday night when I just got paid and the beer's on ice? When all them girls are pretty dancing under neon lights, why can't every day be Friday night? Well, I punch a time clock on Monday morning, then I work it non-stop. Days go slowly. I get home that evening, I'm almost too tired to sleep. Alarm clock ringing Tuesday to the same routine. Why can't every day be Friday night when I just got paid and the beer's on ice? All them girls are pretty dancing under neon lights. Why can't every day be Friday night? You know that Wednesday, Thursday take even longer. Wish that coffee pot was pouring something stronger. Whistle blows on Friday and I find my second wind. Spend all night getting tired with all my rowdy friends. Why can't every day be Friday night when I just got paid and the beer's on ice? All them girls are pretty dancing under neon lights. Why can't every day be Friday night? Well, Saturday recuperate, my head is banging like a drum. Sunday morning, I'm wondering where my money gone. Why can't every day be Friday night when I just got paid and the beer's all nice? When all them girls are pretty dancing under neon lights, I said, why can't every day, you say, why can't every day be Friday night? Hello, Sandra. Hello, Just Joe. So we got Tennessee, we got East Coast, West Coast, North. We don't have East Coast yet. We have New Zealand. Good morning, Just Joe. Good evening, Just Joe. How we doing? We have Finland. Hello there, UC. What a week. Have y'all been? I've had a very busy week. I don't know if it was productive, but it was busy. Does that make sense? Sometimes you just end up busy. But next week is going to be fun. My son's getting married next weekend. So starting Monday, our daughter comes home, and then family just starts coming from all over the place through the later course of the week. And then we're going to have us a hitchin'. We're excited about that. But in the meantime, the world's going crazy. Of course, we've had the hurricanes last few weeks. It's been insane seeing the damage and the effect on people. So I dusted this song off this morning. This is something I wrote with Frank Gilligan. He came to me with the idea. This was after the hurricane and flooding in Houston, where he's based out of. And anyways, it goes like this. We'll see how I do here. Wish me luck. When we come out on the other side, everything's gonna be much better. All of the worries and the tears we've cried, you know they can't last forever. Soon a healing rain is gonna fall, set our hearts and mind at ease. You know it seems we never stand so tall, 'cause when we get down on our knees, hey, even the darkest nights give way to the dawn. We'll wake up to a brand new day. Just keep the faith. We'll turn this page together. When we come out on the other side, take back the love that's been denied us. Maybe then we'll come to realize we've left these troubled times behind us. 'Cause soon a healing rain is gonna fall to set our hearts and mind at ease. Sometimes it seems we never stand so tall, 'cause when we get down on our knees, 'cause when we get down on our knees. Well, I almost did it. James says, my son's getting married today, but I'm spending it in the hospital. Oh, James, I'm so sorry to hear that. But congratulations on the son part, not on the hospital part. Man, I hate that for you, buddy. Just Joe says, it's morning here, 1 a.m. now. Oh, because daylight savings has started. Well, but does 1 in the morning really count as morning, Just Joe? Sandra says, hope to see you tomorrow night at the Goat Fest. Yes, I will be there at 6:45. I'll be there early. I want to watch Scotty Morton, and then we'll play, and then Dina Carter plays. So what a night of country music that's going to be in Lewisburg, Tennessee at the Goats Music and More Fair. Going to be a big old time. Going to be a big time. Looking forward to seeing Sandra. And I got some friends coming from Oregon and some friends coming from Santa Fe. And woo, we're just going to have us a big old time. A big old time. Well, what do you guys want to hear? James, you were the first one here. You get the first request. You know how it works. So, what would you like me to play you since you're spending some time in the hospital? For goodness sakes, I hope it's quickly remedied and you are on your way to good health again very soon, my friend. All right, well, I'm just going to keep picking my own songs in. Let's see here. I want an ice cold beer, T-bone grilled rare. I'm riding Sparky tonight. Mister, shave me down, I don't need no hair. I'm riding Sparky tonight. Well, I'm paying for my sin when they stick me in. 1 minute past midnight in the morning, warden, flip that switch and take my life. I'm riding Sparky tonight. Oh, I'm a little no. Well, I called my wife with my best friend. I'm riding Sparky tonight. To tell the truth, I'd kill them both again. Well, I'm riding Sparky tonight. I'm paying for my sin when they strap me in. 1 minute past midnight in the morning, warden, flip that switch and take my life. I'm riding Sparky tonight. No, no, no. That preacher's got one more shot for my soul. I'm riding Sparky tonight. That woman left my heart as black as coal. I'm riding Sparky tonight. Well, I'm paying for my sin when they strap me in. 1 minute past midnight in the morning, warden, flip that switch and take my life. I'm riding Sparky tonight. Well, I'm paying for my sin when they strap me in. 1 minute past midnight in the morning, warden, flip that switch and take my life. I'm riding Sparky tonight. When the road is called up yonder, when the roll is called up yonder, when the roll is called up yonder, bet you I'll be somewhere hotter. Woo! Well, I'm riding Sparky tonight. Bump, do. Hee. Good morning, Biddy Boo Brown. Nice to see you. Cicada Enchilada. What key was that in? Pedro across the border made his way to, I think I say that. Na 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 na. Pedro across the border made his way to Louisiana. He met a voodoo woman named Maria Fabiana. Na 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 na. Well, he boiled some frijoles, she added Creole spice. They conjured up a recipe for love at first bite. They got married in a hurry and built a little shack. If your John boat is running, you can go and get a snack. Well, they serve cicada enchilada with the alligator pie, jalapeno margarita that'll punch you in the eye. Oh, I know it sounds a little crazy, but don't knock it till you try. Cicada da 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 na ba na 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 na. Will Maria's Uncle Boudreaux's got a Cajun band to shack. He's rocking like a Piro every Friday night jam. Na 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 na. Caliente de la Bayou, lined up around the swamp. It's a human jambalaya and a party never stops. With a crawfish a boiling and the empanadas frying with cicada, enchilada, and the alligator pie. Hey, there's some cicada enchilada with the alligator pie. Jalapeno margarita that'll punch you in the eye. Oh, a north-south Poquito logo, but don't you knock it till you try. Cicada enchilada with the alligator pie. This is cicada enchilada with the alligator pie. Uno, dos, la 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 la. Quiero morirse. Esta vista le comida. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, de do 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 de de do do do. There you go, James. Are you a coffee slurper? I am. If I'm drinking it in a cup like this, I slurp my coffee. I wish I didn't. I don't know how to not do that. That's why I normally use the travel cups, because you can't really slurp those. Thank you, Bitty Boo Brown. What else would you guys like to hear on a beautiful Friday, October? Friday the, what is this, the 12th? The 11th? It's the 11th. Hey, Sandra, at the Goat Festival, the Goat Fair, the Goats Music and More Fair, I'm going to be selling my CDs, and $10, the CDs will sell for $20 as usual, and then $10 of that will go of every CD I sell will go to Samaritan's Purse. I might just do that through all of October. Samaritan's Purse is a great organization. We've actually volunteered when they had the hurricanes here. We volunteered with them, and they just work. They wherever there's some sort of natural disaster, in this case right now, North Carolina, Tennessee, East Tennessee, dealing with the aftermath of Helene, they just go. They show up, and they're clearing trees. They're helping people, and they're just there. And it's their local community all working together. It's a great organization. I think Franklin Graham started it, but I was just really impressed when we went and worked during the hurricane. I was so impressed with them, and I know they're there in North Carolina, and in Asheville, and Chimney Rock, and so anyways, I'm going to do that through the month of October. Any CD sold either on my Bandcamp or at my shows, $10 of that, half of the proceeds will go directly to Samaritan's Purse. So there you go. Regis just remembered it's Friday. Well, hello, Regis Ann. Nice to see you. So if you want to buy some CDs for people, you know, Christmas is coming up. You can go to the Bandcamp. There's a link there in the description to my Bandcamp. You can buy some CDs and give them as gifts if you want, and just know that every CD you buy, half of that money will go towards Samaritan's Purse, helping people at a very direct level, and they're pretty amazing. So there you go. Steel Guitars and Broken Hearts is what Just Joe wants to hear. I can do that. Hey, Hey, Craig's here. Hey, Scott. Hope you are well and that your birthday celebrations have been good. I will tell you all about my birthday as soon as we get done with this song. Hello there. My old friends swore I'd never be back here again, cause oh, that's a good idea. You see, I do have that Christmas album. Cause my baby found another man. Where else would I be but where those steel guitars and country steel guitars and broken hearts are playing all night long. Well, they pour lonely by the what? They pour lonely by the bottle. I've forgotten my own song, Joe. To an old Keith Whitley song where the lights are dim and drunk and promises are all believed. I'll get it back. That steel guitars and broken hearts for me. It's funny how things never change. Same stories, just different names. The teardrops fall, that your whiskey pours. The teardrops fall, and everything I need's right where those steel guitars and broken hearts are playing all night long. Well, they pour lonely by the double to a Georgia Tammy song where the lights are dim and drunk and promises are all believed. It's steel guitars and broken hearts for me. You think after all these years the broken heart would be cliche, but someone's cheating, someone's leaving, someone's hurting every day, and that's why those steel guitars and broken hearts are playing all night long. Where they pour low only by the double to another haggard song where the lights are dim and drunk and promises are all believed. It's steel guitars, broken hearts. Come on in and play your part. Steel guitars, broken hearts for me. Woo! Boy, that was just kind of a hold on for dear life. See what happens. I haven't played that one in a while. Thank you for the request. All right. We have finished the coffee, and we still have 36 minutes to go. Yes, you see, that's a great idea, the Christmas album. Pick that up, and again, half of those proceeds will go to Samaritan's Purse. And that's really nice. You could buy a bunch of those and put them in people's, when you're going to Christmas parties. And what that is, it's not just a Scott Southworth Christmas album. Although I am racking up the songs. I may have to do that one of these days. But this is, I got a bunch of my friends together. Oh, look. I happen to have one right here. I got a bunch of my friends together. Let's see here. Mark Allen Barnett, Shelby Lee Lowe, Morgan Alexander, Joe Hash, The Heels out of Canada, Richard Lynch, Chantel Ogden, Randy Brooks, Karen Reynolds, Karen McNatt, Frank Gilligan, and Bob Carwin. See all of them? They all got together and gave me a Christmas song. So this is, I don't know, I think like, how many songs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 all new Christmas songs that you've never heard before. So when you get tired of hearing the same old Christmas songs, last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day I gave it away. You know what I'm talking about? You have this, you got a bunch of songs you've never heard, original, independent, country music. Have yourself an indie little Christmas right there. So yes, for the month of October, get a jump on this. And you know you're going to all those white elephant parties. You can wrap up some of those. That's always fun. But half of the proceeds will go to Samaritan's Purse. So there you go. Thank you, Craig. I appreciate that. And if you look down at the what do you call it? The intro or the description of the show, there should be a link to that as well. Okay, Sandra had a request. Thank you, Sandra. And you guys keep bringing the requests. Just don't ask me for a Christmas song yet. I haven't relearned any of them. Okay, let's see. Granny, what are you doing, Granny? By the way, that video just hit 56,000 views on YouTube. Now, that may not seem like an outrageously huge number, but it is to me. As far for to be an indie guy out there doing my little thing, to have 56,000 views on a video is unbelievable. Here's one I wrote with Dallas Moore. Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night. Papa liked the whiskey and threw a little dice. Aunt Louita did it, Uncle Buddy too. Had a ball last call, howling at the moon. We carry the tradition, our family taught us right. And Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night, yeah. Mama loved to dance, shake it left, shake it right. She flash a little leg and drive the fellas wild. Daddy had a hot rod Chevy 63, burning rubber through the town till he wrapped around a tree. He hung out with the rowdies, they cuss and smoke and fight. And Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night. Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night. Now she's knitting mittens, baking berry pie. Wish she was a real firecracker in her time. Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night. Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night, yeah. Well, we ain't doing nothing, ain't been done before, since way back when some good old boys threw sawdust on the floor. Our family tree's been growing underneath the neon light, and the Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night. Oh, oh. Saturday tailgating party with the fam. Got dogs and burgers cooking, cold beer in a can. Sunday morning finds us all singing with a choir, sitting in the front row catching hellfire. The Bible told me Jesus turned water into wine. And Granny honky tonked every Friday night. Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night. Now she's knitting mittens and baking apple pie, but we hear she was a real firecracker in her time. Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night. Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night. Now she's knitting mittens and baking cherry pie, but we carry the tradition our family taught us right. Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night. Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night. Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night. Yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, go, Granny, go. Woo. Thank you for the request, Sandra. Thank you for the applause, Biddy Boo Brown. Have we had dead fish yet? We have not had dead fish yet. Well, they say the early bird gets a worm, but then that early worm gets ate. So I believe I'm gonna stay in bed till 10 and cook some toast and eggs. Well, that red race that we ride a running feels more like a hamster wheel. The lifespan of running nowhere fast sounds like a sucker's deal. Only dead fish go with the flow, la na 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 na. So I keep on swimming upstream. That's the only life I know. And the finish line will find me anyway, I suppose. Only dead fish go with the flow. Hey, yeah, 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 la, 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 la. Dun, 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 well, they say a penny saved is a penny earned, but these days I don't buy much. If I had a dime for every time I heard it, I'd have $100. If I work my fingers to the elbow, what's it gonna get me in the end? A couple shekels in a piggy bank and a bucket full of debt. Only dead fish go with the flow, yeah da 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 da. So I keep on swimming upstream. That's the only life I know. And the finish line will find me anyway, I suppose. Only dead fish go with the flow. Hey, yeah, 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 da, 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 da. Hey, da, 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 da. Well, the squeaky wheel gets the grease, but the second mouse gets the cheese. Who can say what this all means? I sure as hell don't know. But even so, only dead fish go with the flow, yeah da 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 da. So I keep on swimming upstream. That's the only life I know. And the finish line will find me anyway, I suppose. Only dead fish go with the flow. No, only dead fish go with the flow. Ah, da 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 da. Wow, thank you for that request, Craig. I appreciate that. So who's this? This is Julia. Hello, Julia. Julia says, good morning, Scott, and all. Great way to get the day started. God's blessings. Thank you very much, Julia. I appreciate that. For those of you just popping in, can you play the song about the haunted dance hall? Yes. Yes, I can. You see, I can. Let's see if I can remember it. Nobody's seen them. We all know they're here. Maybe I can. I may have to listen to it. How did? Hey, Annie. You guys see this little fluff ball here? Annie. What? Say good morning. That's Annie. That's Annie the asshole right there. Huh. I'm stalling here while I'm trying to remember that song, you see. Craig got a phone call halfway through it. Oh, the nerve. The nerve. Pretty Annie. I don't know if I'd go that far. This is Annie the a-hole. Nobody's seen them, but we all know they're here. A flickered shadow on the dance floor, maybe a cold chill in the air. Sparks on the neon, whiskey bottle takes a fall. Smoky silhouettes do a ceiling fan two-step in this hole in the wall. The old-timers tell the tale like it was yesterday, but it was 20 years ago. When he asked that girl to dance, took her in his arms, never let her go. Tender touch of apprehension gave way to something true and strong. Strong, where does that go? There it is. And they say that love stopped time as they danced to Patsy Cline in this hole in the wall. When it's closing time, the barbells chime. We raise up our last toast to the lovers who died before their time, like our dance hall ghosts. They were so caught up in each other, they didn't even notice when he walked through that door. That man was whiskey drunk and tear-soaked blind and swore that was his wife on the dance floor. One bullet left the chamber, two lovers crumbled down as one. But she whispered in his ear, I'll never leave, I'll stay right here in this hole in the wall. When it's closing time, the barbells chime. Lift our glass and raise a toast to the lovers who died before their time, like our dance hall ghosts. Nobody's seen them, but we all know they're here. A flickered shadow on a dance floor, maybe a cold chill in the air. Sparks on the neon, whiskey bottle takes a fall. and the smoky silhouettes do a ceiling fan two-step in this hole in the wall. Smoky silhouettes do a ceiling fan two-step in this hole in the wall. Whew, I had to dig in the memory banks for that one. Ah, that's right. Get yourself a cup of coffee. Hello, Kim Lamb. Good morning. Howdy from outside Grover Hill. Can we hear these old bones? Of course. Larry Lemons in Wisconsin is taking a vacation day heading out to LaSalle, Illinois shortly for a wedding later today. Fantastic. I love a good wedding. We have one coming up next weekend. Hello, Regis Ann. Glad she's still here. I'm glad she woke up and realized it was Friday. All right. Who asked for, Kim asked for these old bones. Oh, thank you very much, UC. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Thank you for, I like when I have to remember something that I haven't done in a long time, and I get most of it okay right. So that's always good. All right, let's see. These old bones sure like complaining when they drag me out of bed. I don't mind the ache and pain. Good to know that I ain't dead. These old bones don't get nowhere fast, but they got me this far. These old bones, they like picking on an old flat top guitar. I don't know much, but one thing I know for sure. These old bones ain't ever been this old before. It's harder to recuperate. They don't bounce back like they did. But when the whiskey lubricates, well, they feel just like a kid's. These old bones don't dance, the truth to tell. They never really could. These old bones got enough to know that they still got it good. I don't know much, but one thing I know for sure. These old bones ain't never been this old before. You might call me fossil, really past my prime, but my baby likes the way that these old bones take their time. They're what God gave me to work with till He calls me home. Said I got these old bones. I ain't planning on these old bones getting planted no time soon. They still got a lot of miles to go and a plenty left to do. As long as guitars pick it on and Honky Tonk serve beer on ice, well, you can keep that chair to rock, cause of these old bones just to hit their prime. I don't know much, but one thing I know for sure. These old bones ain't never felt this good before. You might call me a fossil, a relic past my prime, but my baby likes the way that these old bones take their time. They're what God gave me to work with until He calls me home. Said I got these old bones. Said I got these old bones. And Regis said, you know, every morning I say, thank God for these old bones. I got these old bones. You're welcome, Kim. Hey, na 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 Just water, I promise. Just water, I promise. Who's that? Oh, I got both of them. I got Annie and Maybell here. Greg says, always appreciate live streams, especially for us long distance folks. Do you think you'll be making a trip over the pond again next year? Yes, I will. I will be in France in April. And remind me, Craig, where are you? Where are you exactly? I want to say you're somewhere like you're Ireland, right? England, you Scotland. Remind me. Wales, UK. That's right. That's right. That's right. Um, I'm going to, my plan right now is France, Ireland, Germany, and Austria. Um, but and that's I believe the middle to the end of April. So if you have another idea for me, let me know. I know that I have an anchor gig in France. That date is on my website, and then the rest of it's I'm in the process of putting that together. So if you want to message me, we can chat. Larry wants to hear Tin Man, and he asked for that last week, and I didn't get around to it. So let's do that for him. This is an old song of mine from an album that I think I put out in 2009, before Miranda Lambert had her song. But after I know Kenny Chesney had a song called Tin Man that came out around 2002, I believe. I'd never heard it though. I wish I was a tin man, and all I'd worry about was rain. I'd have my little oil can to keep me from rusting and feel no pain. Life could be so easy if instead of this broken heart I had a tick-tock pocket watch that couldn't be torn all apart. There's no somewhere over the rainbow. There's just you walking out my door. And there ain't no man behind the curtain to make you love me like before. I bet even that old scarecrow couldn't have got you off his mind. He'd have jumped an inferno for you. He'd have shown the courage of a lion. Me, I'm scared to death you've really left, and I'm just praying that you lied when you said the day you'd come back to me would be the day monkeys fly. But there's no somewhere over the rainbow. There's just you walking out my door. And there ain't no man behind the curtain to make you love me like before. I wish I was a tin man. I wish I was a tin man. And if happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh why can't I? There you go, Larry. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. It's still empty. My coffee cup does not magically refill itself, apparently. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sandra, I've been very, very blessed. I was just thinking today that, or yesterday, I was thinking about how lucky I was that music has taken me in all sorts of places that I maybe didn't even imagine going. It's been wonderful and something I don't take for granted, and I'm very appreciative. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. I was invited yesterday, and this is for next year, but I was invited to go to Yellowstone in Montana and do a guided horseback hunting trip for a week. That the guy's been a private guide for years, like decades, and the trip costs thousands of dollars, but they said if you bring your guitar and you'll play for us, it's free. So it's like, wow, the fact that I took the time to learn a few chords on this thing and wrote some songs has really blessed me with all sorts of amazing opportunities. So yeah, next October, late October 2025, I'm going to be playing guitar in Yellowstone, Montana, and riding horses all day long and looking for some elk. And I love a good elk steak and elk burgers, elk chili. Woo! Tell Annie to tell your wife you need a refill. Nah. My wife's on fall break. She works at an elementary school. She's on fall break, so she's getting her sleep in right now. She's usually out of the house by 6 a.m. when school's up. So I'm letting her sleep in here. You are blessed and so are we. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, Julia. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, what do we got here? We got another few minutes. Julia loves elk. I can ride a Texas two-step to fill any dance hall floor. Is that right? I can ride a Texas two. Oh, I know what it is. I was all messed up here. Hold on a minute. There we go. There it is. It takes me a minute sometimes. This is a relatively new song. I can ride a Texas two-step, fill up any dance hall floor, or an old West murder ballad to keep you coming back for more. I chase drinking songs with heartache, 3 chords and 90 proof. But I'll never write a love song good enough for you. Let's see, then it's William Shakespeare penned the sonnets. William Shakespeare penned the sonnets. King David wrote the songs. And Disney gave us fairy tales with heroes brave and strong. But I ain't no Prince Charming, and you don't wear glass shoes. So I may never write a love song that's good enough for you. 'Cause every line feels too cliche, and the melodies have all been overplayed. Still I try, hoping I might find, I guess some feelings are too deep for me to rhyme. 'Cause every line feels too cliche, and the melodies have all been overplayed. Still I try, hoping I might find, I guess some feelings are too deep for me to write. So I'll keep writing these here ditties, they're fine for honky tonks and bars. Trying to write about your sweet love is like trying to hold a star. But every now and then, one will make you smile, and if that's the best I ever do, I may never write a love song good enough for you. I may never write a love song good enough for you. Craig said you should speak with Chantel or Jenna about riding horses. I'm not sure why I should speak with them about riding horses, but I can do that. Biddy Boo Brown says, I've never had elk. I love venison, though, and buffalo. Yes, yes, delicious. It's been great listening to you, Larry. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you. Thank you, UC. Thank you, Biddy Boo Brown. Birthday was lovely. Very low-key because, you know, we have a wedding next week. And, I mean, I have friends coming and family coming from all over the world for the wedding. And so, and to have all those folks here, we're going to have a little bonfire. And so it's not a birthday celebration, but it's just because I have all these people coming and we're going to have these fun times together. I just said, you know, let's just chill out this year. We don't have to do anything for my birthday. So we didn't, my wife made me a pie, a pumpkin pie. We went out and had dinner with some friends, and I got this. They gave me this cool ring here that's made out of a whiskey cask and a guitar string. So that's kind of cool. Thank you, Sandra. That's very nice. Oh, Jenna Paulette just put out an album called Horseback. Oh, well, I'll check that out. I'll check. What do you want? You've been out twice. My neighbors here do trail rides practically every weekend, and they got a bunch of horses. So I'm just going to start doing trail rides with them for the next year and get myself in horse shape again. I haven't, honestly, I've not ridden horses since I was a little itty bitty baby boy. I used to ride them out in the desert in the Sierras, but I didn't retain any of that knowledge. So there you go. Well, y'all, it has been a fun hour. Thanks for visiting with me and hanging out and having your coffee. I hope you guys have a good weekend. What do we got going on this weekend? Oh, I'm playing at the Goats Music and More Fest on Saturday. Sunday, we're having dinner at the restaurant my son just opened called Nobles 2. And yeah, we got all sorts of stuff going on. So I wish you guys a good weekend. Be safe. And if you're in any of the affected areas, I know I was talking to a lot of my friends in Florida. It's good to see that they're doing okay, but lots of damage. So just be careful out there and be patient and be nice to yourselves and be nice to other people. And look forward to seeing you probably next Friday, I think. All right. We'll see you guys later. Take care.